Hey guys. Oop, oop. Sorry about that echo. So I just saw the Mando and Grogu um trailer came out, and it's about freaking time that it came out to the public because I've been waiting to react to this for a while. So I am just gonna shut up and play. I gotta say it's about time we get a movie in theaters from Star Wars because the last movie we got from Star Wars in the theaters was The Rise of Skywalker. And that film was crap. Like movie was crap. Ooh. Oh, so he's in there? Was he even in the first three seasons of Mando that we got so far? Because I don't remember seeing him in the Mando first at all yet. Ooh. Wait, is this that? Is that dude? That is a dude. That's gonna be cool.
Impressive.
Oh. This is the way. Oh, Forge for IMAX.
Good shot, baby.
So, like, I've heard this scared me like a few like this movie was scared me like originally it's supposed to be like a few side missions for season four. I'm hoping that this is like more than that. It sets up like the Disney's version of Heir to the Empire. More because like Ahsoka's kind of teased that, so I'm kind of hoping that this movie will only sell the whole that arc more. If that makes sense. But Scene seven action live action that'd be pretty sweet. I was gonna say, is that I forget his actual name, but is that Stinky from Clone Wars? Jabba's son that we saw Ahsoka and Anakin save in the Clone Wars movie. This that'd be cool to see like what is he doing right now and why isn't he like taking over his father's business on Tatooine? Or are we gonna see him take like challenge Boba Fett on Tatooine? Or get a tease of maybe Rhoda wants to come back to or come to Tatooine to take over his father's business, and maybe that could like spin into like season two of Puka Popa. Who knows? But and those roles seem pretty cool. I just am happy that we're getting another Star Wars movie because, like I said, we haven't got one since Rise of Skywalker, which was like what 2019. So at this point, it would be like what 7 years since um Rise of Skywalker. Because his theaters, according to the title, May 22nd. And I'm happy that it's going back to like the May um month. Because I thought that the sequel trilogy, no matter how I feel them personally, I feel like they should have been all released in May. The spin-offs, I didn't really care as much when they got released. Sure, should have got released in May and Rogue One in December, but I still think that the main Star Wars films, the at the time the Skywalker saga, four, nine, eight through or 7 through 9 should have been released in May. That's just my personal opinion. The main Star Wars film should have been released in May. So I'm happy that Mando and Grogu um, is going back to the traditional Star Wars film getting released in May. So, and that's literally like what th- 3 days, exactly 3 days after my birthday. So that's pretty sweet. So I liked Mandalorian and Grogu. Like the first season was good. The second one was good, not nearly as good as the first season. The third season was it could have been better. The second season, I say it's not as good as the first season because the first season didn't really rely on any like cameos. Maybe outside of the IG robot, the Metroid, but outside of that, we didn't really get any legacy characters. In season two, we got Luke, and we got who else? We got Ahsoka, and I feel like we got one more character for R2D2, but I'm not counting R2D2 at the moment because we got R2D2 like 5 seconds after Luke. But you guys get my Boba Fett. There we go. We also got Boba Fett. So even though I enjoyed season two, season one was better because it didn't really rely on the cameos, in my opinion. You know, I did enjoy the cameos that we got. So with that said, I am interested in seeing how this movie will um go, what this arc will be. And like I said, I'm interested to see if this will help tease a tad bit more the whole Disney's person here to the Empire, because it seems from like Mando season 3, Ahsoka season 1, and that we're getting a Disney's version of Star Wars Heir to the Empire, which sorry I didn't realize I was going on the screen, which was Legends version of the sequel trilogy, as I always viewed it as. So are they adapting this Legends version of the sequel trilogy into canon, Disney's canon? We'll see. So, anyways, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. What you guys wanted today? We got one other. I'll talk to you fellow nights later.